guys, and welcome back to another part of our RPG series. And in this video I am gonna be working now on how to create the torso and the player trousers, how to set those up. Right, so let's get to work. In the previous one, just to show you what we did, just so you guys can keep track, we just did the equip and unequip logic in there. I just need to fix that little issue, so I'm just gonna, so we did equip and unequip here. So yeah, we got that, and we got the context menu changing automatic as we go through. Right, so to do this, let's close everything. Let's go back here to main. Let's go to variables, items, inventory list. Right, let's duplicate our glass here, and let's find the upper body part of our character that we can actually change to models. Let's add a jacket, or yeah, let's make sure we can add a jacket. So let's call this, just call jacket, right? And we're gonna call jacket. Let's change this icon. Let's find something there. There you go. Let's use that. Why not? Once again, the icons, they don't really matter. This is just so we have something that shows that some kind of feedback. Jacket, very cool. There we go. So the category is going to be torso. Quality, let's say, make sure, I don't know, let's switch this to, I'm gonna select the quality for now. Oh yeah, it's because it got lost, the row table, so it's gonna be quality list. Let's put legendary. Does those has lost as well? Yeah, they did lost. For some reason I got lost the reference of those quality listing here, so I'm just gonna go here and just do a quick refresh, because that could cause some kind of errors in the future. Right, let's compile and save. Right, cool. So the jacket is in there. The name is jacket, legendary, blah blah blah. Right, let's create another picker here as well. Let's go in items. Let's right click, create a folder called jacket. Right, I'm just gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna move this inside jacket, because you're gonna replace the whole thing anyway, so it doesn't matter at this point. Open up this. Let's just rename this to player glass jacket picker. Right, make sure that you select jacket in here. Right, let's save, compile and save. I'll open up this inflow blueprint. Now let's go back to the casual models. Let's open up the jacket here. Right, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make sure this is a static page. Let's create a static version of it. Jacket, save that, compile and save. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go back to our jacket, open up the jacket. Let's add some kind of collision to this. Let's add some box. There you go. Now that's weird. That's some box. There you go. Nice. Box collision. Just something so we can actually see on happening on our word. So it's gonna open up here. Where is the item mesh? Select your mesh from the jacket you just created. Assign to here. And let's see in the viewports. Yeah, I'm happy with this. That's good. Now, if you drag and drop here, press play, we should be able to see the jacket there. We are able also to get a jacket, yeah, which is a weird icon, but there you go. So we got the jacket there. Now, one more thing that we have to set up. Let's go back to the jacket here. Make sure where you got the picker, we select the jacket and place it in here, right? Press save. Nice. And I think that's pretty much all the logic we need. Now, items to equip. Let's go back here to the meshes, select this. Make sure you assign that here. And I think that's all the basic information that we need. Let me just go back in here and check what is actually trying to do. Drop. Yeah, there you go. So it's dropping the item. So yeah, we can drop the item there. Right, cool. Drop. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I am gonna go to all content. I'm gonna go to player. I'm gonna go here to character, and I'm gonna open up the RPG controller here, right? And we have to do another entry here, similar to what we did here. We're also gonna need to open up the character. Let's create another two methods in there. So let's create here 2 more, right? So the first one is gonna be enable or equip torso, right? And the other one here is gonna be unequip torso. I just like to copy and paste stuff so it's quickly to type. Yeah. So it's gonna be equip torso and equip torso, right? The unequip, we kind of gonna set up the default one so we don't have to pass any parameter, and the new mesh is gonna be coming up, right? So far, same thing, guys. I'm gonna copy them. It's gonna get the torso part, plug it in there. It's gonna use the set skeletal mesh. New parts will come here, and we're gonna do, actually, it's gonna copy this setting here. And now we just need to set up the new skeletal mesh here. If I show you here, actually go the referencing here. It's gonna be select the legs, browse to the asset location. Oh, sorry, it's not the torso, just the torso there. I was gonna unequip the wrong thing. Just make sure we set the new mesh in here. What you can also do as well is you could also create those parts as default. So you could do something like get skeletal get mesh. What you can do here, what I'm saying is you could store this in a variable once you press play, or you could create those variables. Let's say in here you could create like default part torso. Let me just rename that. And then in here you just put skeletal. The type is skeletal mesh. And then from here you set up the, if you compile and save this, and then you put the default value. You just select those parts in there. So you get the idea what I'm trying to say. But for now, just for the simplicity of this tutorial, so we try to get less time as well, we just make this just quick, simple as that, right? All right, so let's go ahead as well, and let's create our trousers as well. Why not? We are here already. So let's create here the trousers part, right? Nice. So let's do here. So we're gonna go equip legs, and it's gonna call this unequip legs, right? Same thing here. The legs on the unequip, it's gonna get the legs. Browse this, put it in here. And if I want to change the legs here, we're gonna get the legs bits. Just gonna plug it in here, and the new mesh will be set in there. Right. Also, make sure that you're setting up the legs in here as well. Yeah. Make sure you're using you using the legs instead of the torso. Just get attention to that. Right. There you go. Compile and save. Don't need to do anything else here. Right. Now we're gonna go back to our glasses. What we can actually do here is I'm gonna copy this logic. I'm gonna paste it. So we it's gonna be similar. So we're gonna be torso equip logic handle. So if it's a torso, right, we're gonna put in here. I'm just gonna move this on the top so the node gets a little bit aligned. So it's gonna be the same item. It's gonna get the 0 index. Remember, yeah, this index is coming. Let me open up here the ST structure again, just in case you guys are wondering where does that is coming from, or you just to refresh your memory. Is coming in here, yeah. Item to equip slot number 1. If you have more slots, if you have different parts, if you have jacket part 1, part 2, part 3, you would create more slots in here, and you'd use those slots as you go through, right? That's where is that slot located. Right, so let's go back to our controller, do that. But instead of saying enable glasses, we're gonna be equip torso. And we're gonna plug this mesh here, plug this here. Once again, if you wanna move this without having to do a new equip, you just hold Control and you just move that thing around. There we go. And what we're gonna do there is we're just gonna call this actually. Oh yeah. Just to make this a little bit more organized, I'm just gonna make sure this is like this. So we only using the things that we need. So we don't need to worry about this too much. So unequip glasses, right? I'm gonna copy the same logic for the nowadays unequip torso, right? Nice. Now the torso of the character is gonna be here, but instead of being disable glass, it's gonna be unequip torso. So it resets the mesh. So our character goes back to whatever was default. And the item we want to unequip is this. And I'm gonna just quickly copy and paste this. Do the same logic for trousers. So unequip torso and equip the legs. I call it legs instead of trousers, but you guys got the idea. Just gonna put this here. And I'm just gonna call unequip. How do we call that? Oh, it's because I mistyped this. I was going through unequip legs, right? And it's gonna go back here. It's gonna compile and save as well, so it doesn't get it has the latest reference. It's gonna be unequip legs. Here, plug it in there. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna handle the trousers here as well, because we do need to add the trousers. I know we don't have any item as a trousers yet, but we're gonna have in a minute. So it's just nice to have this and equip glasses or so glasses. This is gonna be the legs, and this is gonna be torso, right? So it comes in here and it's gonna be equip legs. Right, make sure it's the same logic we apply. Coming in that, coming in here, nice. Okay, and there we go. We got this up and running. Yeah, we got the logic there. It's doing